this flash from the newsroom. The body of local plumber Peter Groves was found early this morning. Foul play is suspected. The police haven't issued a statement as yet. More in our bulletin online.
Gentlemen, come inside.
Inspector!
I'll join you in a moment.
Any idea who killed Peter?
You suspect someone?
Yes. Harry, the chemist. He had a set to with Peter yesterday. Thought Pete was banging his daughter, gagging. And I saw Harry a few nights back up on Moonstone Ridge with Jeremy's wife, Katrina.
Is this to do with the death of Mary Dutter, Harry's wife? You and Jeremy were there at the party on the night she died, weren't you? Her body was moved, I understand.
Apparently. Nothing happened at the party, I swear, but Harry's always blamed us. Now he thinks that something like that's going to happen to Gagan. It's mad.
Almost as mad as Mags claiming to have predicted both Jeremy and Peter's murders.
Look, she's an astrologist. She despises us as amateur star watchers. Mags is a charlatan, but it pays the rent.
And where were you last night, George?
And there was a transit of Venus due. I was here all night. Keeps me out of the house. Look, have a good look at Harry, Chief Inspector. Something snapped, I'm telling you. He's lost it.
There you are. Mars is in the ascendant in the 8th house of Peter's zodiac.
And that's it? You're calling that a prediction in tomorrow's paper?
And I warned Peter about it. He would tell you.
If he wasn't dead.
Yes. Did you know that I know your Gran?
What?
Your Gran. She came to see me last week for a reading. She told me your birth date and that you were born.
Hang on. I don't need my stars read.
Oh, yes you do. I can tell. You're curious. We all are.
No, I'm not.
Your birth date, anybody's birth date, is like the vintages of wine. Some are priceless, some are plonk.
So what's mine come out as then?
Oh, I see. You are curious. No, astrology is like soul-gazing. I mean, is there nothing that you would really, really like to know?
Yeah, who's going to win the 3:30 at Ascot?
I could tell you something more important than that. I could tell you your fate.
Following you, Tony. Is that for a run?
Stay back.
You're getting paranoid. You're out of your depth. Soon you'll be out of a job. Tell you.
No, sorry, I'm fine. It's a false alarm.
So, Sarah tells me you've been meditating, Inspector.
Yes, loving it. Excellent. Yeah, I understand you had an altercation with Peter Groves yesterday.
Yes, hot words were exchanged. Do you have daughters, gentlemen?
No.
Then you will not know. You try and keep your eyes on them, but you cannot cover every corner of the universe.
Gagan is 21.
A dangerous age for a woman. Men have come little further since we lived up trees. They are all stones made from the same mountain.
So you accused Peter of consorting with her?
Yes, I had to intervene. No use letting your house get on fire, then digging a well.
No, suppose not.
Did Peter tell you of this argument, or was it George? Yes, George was there.
And where were you after 7:30 last night, Harry?
I was alone, contemplating. These are dark times, Inspector. The Kali Yoga cycle. But it will be followed by the cycle of light, the age of Aquarius.
Unfortunately, Jeremy and Peter won't be here to enjoy it.
Oh, yes, they will. We are all born again. To die is nothing, just a step toward rebirth.
I think he seriously believes in rebirth and all that.
Oh, Harry's deadly serious. It's basic to his faith.
I didn't know you gone all yogic, sir. Meditating?
That's Sarah's idea. Blue sky thinking. You should try it, Jones.
Somebody there?
That's the moonstone disc stolen from the museum with the spearhead.
Someone's honed the edges. Razor sharp. Lethal weapon. Sliced open his carotid artery.
That the cause of death?
Well, there wasn't a great deal of blood, so it's possible he had a cardiac arrest triggered by the attack. He was obviously obese.
Time of death?
Between 10 and midnight. I won't know exactly till I get him back on the slab. It looks like the same red fibres on the murder weapon.
Oh, it's the same hand did this, I don't doubt it.
But the body's not been positioned like the previous victim.
Oh, the rock, then the spearhead, and now this disc are all from Moonstone Ridge. Maybe that's the signature.
Neighbours are pretty spooked, sir. Think these murders are to do with the Moonstone curse. They were all in bed last night behind locked doors. Saw nothing, heard nothing.
Well, Mags found the body this morning. Pop in and ask her where she was between 10 and midnight.
Think she's a possible, sir?
Well, she claims to have predicted 2 murders, and now her husband's turned up dead.
So you were in here between 10 and midnight?
Sorry?
Take your time.
Well, yes, I was working. I didn't hear a thing.
And George was alone in his shed?
Alone with a bottle of whiskey, yes. George has been back on the drink ever since Jeremy died. He used to be a big boozer. George was the reason that pubs invented closing time. Yeah, there, you see. I logged off at 3:22 a.m. Actually, I was casting your star chart. Would you like to see it?
No, thank you.
You should. It's very interesting. You have a lot to look forward to. See, Venus is passing through your 11th house just now, turning on your love light. You need to get your affairs in order.
I'm not having any affairs.
Well, you will soon. You'll have a close encounter with one you have been fantasizing about. A female colleague at work, possibly.
Oh?
And the number 11 is significant. Is it a house number? Or the alphabet, A, B, C, D, F, letter K mean anything?
Does it describe her?